Welcome and good afternoon to the Days of Celebration at the Emerald City Community Seventh-day Adventist Church located here in Seattle, Washington. We are here today in the sanctuary with CEO and founder of Woman Uninterrupted, Miss Patricia Cheadle. How are you doing, Miss Patricia?
I am doing fantastic, and it is a real opportunity and privilege to be here today.
Awesome. Glad to have you with us today. We are going to be discussing Woman Uninterrupted. So why don't you go ahead and let our viewers know, what is Woman Uninterrupted?
Woman Uninterrupted is you, and it's me, and it's literally every woman in the world. You see, when people think about being interrupted, they think things stop. But they don't. We fall, but we get up. We cut ourselves, we bleed, but we bandage it up and we keep moving. We lose our jobs, we lose our health, but we keep going. A woman uninterrupted is someone just like that doesn't allow anything to get in her way, no matter what.
Yes, yes. Well, sounds like definitely something that is very powerful. Why don't you go ahead and let our viewers know, Miss Patricia, how were you inspired to create Woman Uninterrupted?
Well, my mother passed away approximately 7 years ago. And you go to school, you live your life. Life is great, it's a dream. Until one day something happens and it stops you in your path. And my mother's passing stopped me. In fact, I fell, literally. I didn't want to get up. I found myself doing things that I should not have been doing. Treating my pain municipally so that I would not have to feel the hurt. And my sister one day called me 2 years ago and she said, Patricia, you have all those degrees, you have all this talent. You need to do something with it. You can't stop. Mom would not have wanted to see you stop. And she says, furthermore, I know what you need to do. And I said, what? She said, you need to start a blog. I said, a blog? I don't know anything about blogs. She said, you will. And she said, not only do I think you need to start a blog, but God has given me the title of the blog. And I said, what? She said, Woman Uninterrupted. And she said, because Patricia, you have fallen, you have lost friends, you have lost loved ones, but you have kept on going. And that is the true essence of a woman uninterrupted. And believe you me, if you've gone through it, thousands of other women have also.
That's it.
Thus, woman uninterrupted, thus woo. Which actually rhymes with my sister's name, Lou. That's why she gave it to me.
Awesome. Amazing. That's definitely a testimony of taking a trial or a situation and turning that into triumph, into victory. And creating something amazing out of a situation. Why don't you go ahead, Miss Patricia, and let our viewers know, what is the mission behind Woman Uninterrupted?
Well, you just said it great, Carmelle. It's taking something major oftentimes. And you can either let that one thing define you, okay? Or you can define it and turn it into something stronger. There are three things that can define a person. And I'm going to use woman since we're talking about a woman uninterrupted. The first one is the loss of a job. The second one is the loss of one's health. The third one, and for me, perhaps the most important, is the loss of a loved one.
Yeah.
Any one of those three things, if not them in combination, which I have experienced, can define you. But you know, God says that a good person will finish the race. They've run a good race, okay? And they've done their job, and a crown is waiting for them in heaven. And so when we talk about the mission of a woman uninterrupted, it's that woman being able to continue chasing her dream. And whether she falls, whether she is in a situation where she is divorced, whatever may happen, she may lose the love of her life.
Yeah.
She keeps going. And the foundation of Woman Uninterrupted are thousands and thousands of women, just like you, Carmelle, just like me, that can give a woman the same support that perhaps we didn't get. But now we have it.
Sounds like an excellent place for women to come together, network, and connect, to build meaningful relationships, and definitely be able to get to know one another is what this sounds like.
Absolutely. And Carmelle, let me add also that Woman Uninterrupted is for ages 15 on up.
Awesome.
Because I tell you, I work with middle school girls. I work with young adults.
Yeah.
I work with all kinds of women, and I will tell you right now, we all experience something in our lives that will knock us down. And you know what's so amazing is when somebody reaches out and helps pull you back up.
That's it.
And lets you know that you are not by yourself.
Awesome, yes. Why don't you, Miss Patricia, let our viewers know, what do you have upcoming? You know, are there any upcoming events for Woman Uninterrupted?
You better believe it is.
Yes.
This is 2 years in the working. And at first it was going to be a blog. But now we are going to have a podcast and a radio spot once a week. And I'm excited about this because our themes are going to range from health, relationships. We're going to talk about successes and failures. We're going to talk about from A to Z. There is no subject, literally, that we will not leave untouched. Yes. And by the way, we've got some explosive dynamite women that are going to be special guest speakers on our podcast. Our first one being January 9th, 2 o'clock. Look for it, and if you should miss it, look for the link on Woman Uninterrupted, no spaces, .com. Let me say that again, womanuninterrupted.com.
Yes, definitely that way, so that you can learn more about Woman Uninterrupted. Why don't we go ahead to Ms. Patricia and let our viewers know in regards to sponsorship, you know, if there's someone out there that's interested in sponsoring, what does that person need to do?
We already have Dove, we have Adidas, we have the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation that has already indicated a willingness to sponsor a program like this. They see the need, they know the need. So we are very excited about them being part of our group. So look forward to it. And thank you very much. And by the way, don't forget to tune in January 9th, 2021. We'll see you then.
Yes, yes. For those viewers out there that want to learn more information, what's that website again that they need to go to?
womanuninterrupted.com.
Awesome, awesome. I thank you, Miss Patricia, for your time this afternoon and being a part of the Days of Celebration here at the Emerald City Community Seventh-day Adventist Church located in Seattle, Washington. Until next time.